next topic, which is stress and strain in composite material connected in parallel. Composite material is called as combination of two materials. Okay. Now let us consider material number 1, material number 2. If we are applying force on that material, okay, whatever the application of that force, it is divided into two parts. Okay. Let us say 20 kN force is total apply on the total apply 20 kN force. Okay. Then plate part number 1 will take 15 kN force and part number 2 will take 5 kN force. It will also occur at vice versa. Okay. Hence part 1 is also called as load shear by part 1. P2 is called as a load shear by part 2. Okay. Hence its relation in between these three, which is P is equal to P1 plus P2. Okay. Whatever you apply the force, it is divided into two parts, that is taken by this two part, hence it comes in addition. Okay. And relation between that strain, which is equal to strain in one part, which is equal to strain in second part. Okay. That is E1 is equal to E2. We know the another relation, modulus of elasticity is equal to stress upon strain. Then from that relation we can calculate for part number 1, that is E1 is equal to sigma 1 upon E1. We shifted E1 to the left hand side and it is goes in the numerator, and we shifted capital E1 to the denominator side, right hand side, and it comes in the denominator. The formula which is E1 is equal to sigma 1 upon E1. Similarly for part 2, E2 is equal to sigma 2 upon E2. Again E2 is equal to small e2 is equal to sigma 2 upon capital E2. Now we get sigma E1 is equal to E2 something value, but our relation which is E1 is equal to E2. So if left hand sides are same, then we can also write right hand side are also equal. Hence therefore E1 is equal to E2, then if E1 is equal to E2, then sigma 1 upon E1 is equal to sigma 2 upon E2. Now this is the relation we got. Okay. Now you understood. Now student, modular, next concept is modular ratio, which is capital M. Okay. Now modular ratio, it is defined as the ratio of moduli of elasticity of two different material. Means if we know the modulus of elasticity of two different material, if we take the ratio of that two different material of modulus of elasticity, then the term is called as a modular ratio. Okay. Now in previous we already discussed sigma 1 upon E1 is equal to sigma 2 upon E2. Okay. Now sigma 1 is equal to, I am shifting E1 to the right hand side, it becomes E1 in numerator, sigma 2 upon E2. It is in multiplication with this term. Now I am rearranging some term E1 upon E2 into sigma 2, which is again as it is, and sigma 1 is equal to E1 upon E2 into sigma 2. That E1 upon E2 is called as a small m. So here we are replacing sigma 1 is equal to m times of sigma 2. So here another we get some relation between sigma 1, sigma 2 and m. Okay. Thank you. Now student, example on composite material. Question number 1, which is a RCC column 300 mm into 300 mm is reinforced with 4 bars of 16 mm diameter. Determine stresses induced in steel and concrete if it is subjected to an axial load of 450 kN. Take modular ratio 13.33. Okay. Now sort out some given data which is a RCC column 300 mm into 300 mm, means the size of RCC column is given. This is called 300 mm. Again this is 300 mm, and it is reinforced with 4 bar. That is 4 bar will be indicated by 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called 4 bar of 16 mm diameter of bar which is equal to 16 mm. Determine stresses induced, that you have to find out stresses induced in steel, that is first sigma of steel and second sigma of concrete. Okay, if it is subjected to an axial load of 450 kN, that is called as force, that is called as tensile force, which is equal to 450 kN. You will given 450 into 10 raised to 3, convert it into Newton. Okay, you also given modular ratio, that is denoted by small m, 13.33. Okay, in between this column concrete is present, that concrete is this red color will indicate that this is the concrete. Okay, this is called 4 bar of diameter 16 mm. This is called concrete. Okay, now solution will be, we know that for concrete material, okay, relation which is P is equal to P1 plus P2. Okay, now we know sigma is equal to force upon area. Similarly, we can calculate sigma is into A is equal to P. A is shifted to the left hand side, that is P is equal to sigma into A. Hence, therefore, for section number 1, formula which is sigma 1 A1 plus for section number 2 sigma 2 A2. Okay, sigma 1 A1 for sigma 2 A2. Next, we also given modular ratio. Okay, we also given modular ratio. Then E1 is equal to E2. We know this strain is same in both direction. Now E1 is equal to E2. It has a modification, sigma 1 upon E1 is equal to sigma 2 upon E2. Its further modification, sigma 1 is equal to m times of sigma 2. Here sigma 1 sigma 2 will be indicated as, here we can write P1, that is denoted by force in steel. Okay, we have to calculate stresses in steel and concrete. So first force which is steel and second force which is called as a concrete. Okay, similarly here for steel, stress in steel and area of steel. Similarly here sigma 2 will be represented as stress in concrete and area of concrete. Okay, so now sigma 1 is equal to m in times of sigma 2. Okay, we already know just value of m, we don't know the value of sigma 1 and sigma 2. Okay, similarly here we don't know the value of area of steel, area of copper. Again we don't know the value of sigma of steel and sigma of concrete. Okay, now we can calculate area of concrete, okay, and area of steel. Okay, we already given area, total area which is equal to 300 into 300, that is 300 into 300, which is 9 mm square, 90,000 mm square. Now area of, we are given 4 bars of diameter 16 mm of steel, that is area of steel is equal to pi by 4 d square. Okay, now pi by 4 d square, but this area of steel is only for 1, but here we are given 4 bars of diameter of steel mm. Hence we have to multiply here area of steel 4 times of pi by 4 d square, then it becomes 4 into pi by 4 into d square, diameter which is 16 square, that 4 get cancelled, and area of steel after multiplication of pi into 16 square, we will get area of steel which is 804.25 mm square. Now up to this we calculate area of steel which is 804.25 mm square. Now total area which is equal to, because in 300 into 300. In this portion, 4 rods are inserted and concrete is present. Okay. Hence, total area formula becomes total area is equal to area of steel plus area of concrete. Okay. Capital A is equal to A to the base S plus A to the base C. Total area, which is equal to 90,000, is equal to area of steel 804.25 plus area of concrete. We have to find out area of concrete, that is 90,000 minus 804.25 is equal to area of concrete. Okay? The answer will be get area of concrete 89195.75 mm square, that is area of concrete. Okay, so this is the area of concrete, this is the area of steel. You will get area of steel, you will get area of concrete. Okay, now here we get area of steel, area of concrete. We have to find out stresses in steel and concrete. Okay, now let us say this equation number 1 and this equation number 2. Now from equation 2, okay, sigma of steel is equal to, we know the value of modular ratio, which is 13.33. Put 13.33 into sigma of concrete. Okay, hence we get the relation sigma of steel, which is 13.33 times of sigma of concrete. Put this value in equation 1. Therefore, P is equal to sigma of steel, which can be represented as 13.33 into sigma C. That's why here we are writing 13.33 into sigma C into area of steel plus sigma C into area of concrete. Okay. Now we know the value of P. We already taken 450 kilonewton. Convert this into kilonewton. Now 13.33 into. Now first of all, here sigma C and sigma C, it is common factor, take out. Now in bracket 13.33 into area of steel. We already calculated area of steel, which is 804.25 plus area of concrete. Directly we know that 8919.5.75. Okay. First of all, multiply these two terms, then add with this 8919.5.75. Then you will get some answer. 450 into 10 raised to 3 is equal to sigma C into something answer. That is in multiplication with sigma C. Now we have to find out sigma C. Then 450 into 10 raised to 3 divided by this term, you will get sigma C. That answer is sigma C, which is equal to 4.5 Newton per mm square. You will get stress in concrete. Now we have to find out stresses in steel. We already know the relation between stress in steel and stress in concrete. Okay. Therefore, sigma of steel, which is equal to 13.33 times of sigma C. 13.33 times of sigma C. Therefore, 13.33 into sigma C, which is 4.5. Therefore, sigma of steel, which is equal to 60 Newton per mm square. So this is your stresses in steel and this is your stress in concrete. Thank you. So, good morning, student. Now the question number 2 for composite material, which is a steel tube 40 mm inside diameter and 4 mm metal thickness is filled with concrete. Determine stresses induced in each material due to an axial thrust of 60 kN is applied. Take modulus of elasticity of steel is equal to 2.1 into 10 raised to 5 megapascal and modulus of elasticity for concrete, which is 0.14 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. Okay. So now given data, first we have to find out given, which is a steel tube 40 mm inside diameter, that is given as a small d, which is equal to 40 mm inside diameter. Okay, means the part steel tube is a hollow part. Okay. Now and 4 mm metal thickness, that is thickness which is equal to 4 mm is filled with concrete. Okay. is filled with concrete. Determine stress induced in the each material. Okay, so we have to find out stress induced in each material. That is stress induced in steel. Second, stress induced in concrete. Okay, due to an axial thrust of 60 kN, that is called a tensile force, which is equal to 60 kN. Convert it into Newton. 60 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. Take modulus of elasticity of steel, which is given as 2.1 into 10 raised to 5 megapascal. Convert it into Newton per mm square. ओके, तो कन्वर्ट कैसे होने वाला है? एज इट इज वैल्यू रहता है वो, सिर्फ यहाँ पे आपको मेगा पास्कल कन्वर्ट करना है न्यूटन पर एम स्क्वायर. ओके, नेक्स्ट मॉडुलस ऑफ इलास्टिसिटी ऑफ कंक्रीट विच इज 0.14 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. Okay, so now this is we have to find out stress in steel and stress in concrete. The solution, which is, now we know that we have to find out first of all diagram. Okay, so how can you find out diagram? A steel tube 40 mm inside diameter. Okay, inside diameter means we have to know inside diameter. Let us consider this is inside diameter small d, which is equal to 40 mm. Okay, next 4 mm metal thickness. Okay, we given metal thickness but we don't know the outer diameter. So how can you find outer diameter? You can find out directly in given outer diameter, which is small d plus 2 times of thickness. This is the formula for finding outer diameter, which is small d, which is 40 plus 2 into thickness, which is 4. Therefore capital D is equal to 40 plus 8. Therefore capital D is equal to 48 mm. So this is the answer of capital D, which is capital diameter 48. So whatever this is small d, which is 40, outer diameter which is 48 mm. So from this to this is called as 48 mm. Okay, आप बोलेंगे यहाँ पे मैंने रेक्टेंगल क्यों निकाला? कंसिडर करो हमारा ये पूरा राउंडर शेप में, सिलेंडर हमारा राउंडर शेप में हॉलो है. अगर मैं कट करता हूँ तो जो कट करने के बाद जो सेक्शन व्यू होता है वो सेक्शन व्यू यहाँ पे मैं ड्रॉ कर रहा हूँ. तो दैट सेक्शन व्यू विच हैज इनसाइड डायमीटर 40 एंड आउटसाइड डायमीटर 48. यहाँ पे सेक्शन व्यू से कट करने के बाद यहाँ पे एक हैचिंग लाइन क्रिएट होती है. मतलब यहाँ पे ये क्या है हमारा, यहाँ पे हैचिंग लाइन क्या इंडिकेट कर रहा है? वहाँ पे हमारा कुछ ना कुछ तो मटेरियल है. तो दैट हैज थिकनेस which is t is equal to 4 mm. यहाँ पे भी क्या है थिकनेस? t is equal to 4 mm. Okay, 40 plus 4 plus 4, which becomes 48. Okay, now 4 mm metal thickness is filled with concrete. मतलब इसके अंदर क्या भरा है? इसके अंदर उन्होंने क्या इंसर्ट किया? कंक्रीट इंसर्ट किया है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे स्टील के ट्यूब के अंदर कंक्रीट इंसर्ट है ऐसे टोटल पूरे पार्ट में. ठीक है, तो हमारे पास ऐसा कुछ तो कंक्रीट अंदर फिल किया है. ओके, तो नाउ नेक्स्ट विच इज दैट वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट स्ट्रेस इन स्टील. तो कंक्रीट इसके अंदर भरने के बाद स्टील के ऊपर कितना स्ट्रेस आने वाला है. ओके, एंड कंक्रीट के ऊपर कितना स्ट्रेस आने वाला है, दैट वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट. ओके, नाउ स्टूडेंट अभी यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है? कंक्रीट प्लस स्टील. ठीक है, दो मटेरियल इट इज इन कॉम्बिनेशन, हेंस कंपोजिट मटेरियल यहाँ पे क्रिएट हुआ. ठीक है, तो कंपोजिट मटेरियल के लिए फॉर्मूला क्या था? P इज इक्वल टू P1 प्लस P2. ठीक है, P1 में क्या अभी इंडिकेट कर रहे हैं, मतलब फर्स्ट मटेरियल विच इज स्टील एंड P2 स्टैंड फॉर सेकंड मटेरियल विच इज फॉर कंक्रीट. ओके, देन फॉर्मूला विच इज सिग्मा ऑफ स्टील इनटू एरिया ऑफ स्टील प्लस सिग्मा ऑफ कंक्रीट इनटू एरिया ऑफ कंक्रीट. ओके, वी हैव टू आवर अल्टीमेट एम टू फाइंड आउट sigma of steel and sigma of concrete. Okay, we also don't know the area of steel, area of concrete. ठीक है, but we only know the total force. That total force already given 60 kilonewton. Okay, only we know this force P. Okay, now we have to calculate area of steel. Therefore area of steel is equal to, now area of steel, it is steel, it is a hollow part. That's why formula which is pi by 4 capital D square minus small d square, which is pi by 4 capital D already calculated 48 square minus small d we already calculated, which is 40 square. Therefore area of steel is equal to 552.92 mm square. This is the area of steel. Okay. Now we have to calculate area of concrete. Okay. So now how can we calculate area of concrete? By using with the help of examples, you will get एरिया ऑफ कॉन्क्रीट. एरिया ऑफ कॉन्क्रीट में आपको क्या क्या दिया है देखो अभी यहाँ पे एरिया ऑफ कॉन्क्रीट के कौन से डायमीटर के अंदर है 40 mm के डायमीटर उसके अंदर है. मतलब जितना डायमीटर रहेगा 40 mm का उतना मटेरियल किस करने वाला है कॉन्क्रीट करने वाला है. तो यहाँ पे एरिया ऑफ कॉन्क्रीट विच इज इक्वल टू पाई बाय 4 स्मॉल डी स्क्वायर दैट इज पाई बाय 4 into small d that is small d which is called as 4d square. Therefore area of concrete which is equal to 1256.64 mm square. You will get area of concrete. Okay. अब यही वैल्यू एरिया ऑफ स्टील और एरिया कॉन्क्रीट की वैल्यू इस इक्वेशन में पुट अप करो. ठीक है. लेट अस से इक्वेशन नंबर दिस इज 1. तो therefore which is P is equal to sigma of steel. And also you can put up the value of also P. P is value which is 60 km. 60 into 10 raised to 3 which is equal to sigma of steel as it is into area of steel which is 552.92 plus sigma of concrete as it is and area of concrete which is 1256.64. Okay. Now अभी चेक करो इसमें भी अभी एक ही इक्वेशन में दो अननोन है हम फाइंड आउट नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है. बट वी नो for concrete material, sorry, for composite material, we know for composite material another formula sigma 1 is equal to m times of sigma 2. Okay, that m is called as a E1 by A2 into sigma 2 and is equal to sigma 1 as it is. Now here we get suffix 1 for steel, that's why here I am writing steel, and 2 for concrete, that's why C. So shear stress is equal to modulus of elasticity of steel divided by modulus of elasticity of concrete is into concrete stress. Okay. Now we also know the modulus of elasticity of steel which is already given, which is 2.1 into 10 raised to 5 divided by modulus of for concrete which is 0.14 into 10 raised to 5 into sigma of concrete as it is equal to sigma of steel. Now after calculating you will get 15 times of sigma of concrete. So this is the relation between sigma of steel in terms of sigma of concrete. Now put this relation in this equation. Okay, you will get only one unknown. Now you can calculate one unknown. So therefore let us say this is equation number 2. Therefore put in equation 2. Therefore 60 into 10 raised to 3 is equal to sigma of steel which is equal to 15 times of sigma of concrete into 552.92 plus sigma of concrete into 1256.64. Okay. Now plus कि यहाँ पे इन दोनों में क्या प्लस है तो यहाँ पे भी सिग्मा सी है और यहाँ पे भी सिग्मा सी है, कॉमन निकाल सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा 60 into 10 raised to 3 सिग्मा से अगर मैंने कॉमन लिया तो अंदर क्या बचता है 15 into 552.92 plus 1256.64. Okay. Now 60 into 10 raised to 3 sigma c as it is. Okay. You will get first of all multiply these two terms, then addition of these two terms you will get something answer. Okay. This is in multiplication with sigma c. Okay. So we have to calculate sigma c. Okay. So multiplication of this bracket when it is shifted to the left hand side it is in the denominator. Okay. Then divide these two terms you will get sigma c. Okay. Now that sigma c answer which is 6.28 Newton per mm square. So this is the value of sigma c, that is called stress in concrete. Now we have to calculate stress in steel. Already we calculate relation stress in steel is equal to 15 times of stress in concrete which is equal to 15 times of stress in concrete. 15 into 6.28 you will get answer 94.2 Newton per mm square. This is called stress in steel. So now you will get stress in steel, stress in concrete. our aim is completed. Okay, student. Thank you.